March 21st, 2016. We are here at Kendal at Ithaca. We're in the kitchen. Our hood is going up today. The concrete guys came in and ground down the floor Friday. It's going to still need some more dressing, but they ground down the high point of the floor. We've not started mudding and taping yet on the kitchen walls, but we just discovered today, after talking with the architect, that these walls should have been smoke walls. So we're going to have to take at least one layer of board all the way to the deck at the tops of these walls we did here. Everything else is already topped out. There's very limited scope with that change. But we're pretty much hung out with the exception of that top out. Just got to get scrapped out. Door frame started going in today. Over here in the William Penn area, our plumbers have been working on plumbing in the VAV boxes. Started getting some of those in, getting those tied in. They're not all done, but they got started on it. Probably got 2 or 3 of them done. The walls are sanded out, ready for paint. There's an owner change coming out where we're going to be adding a window here. That window change has not been given to us officially yet. We still don't know what we're purchasing. These windows are scheduled to arrive probably the next 2 to 3 days. They arrived at B&L Supply today. Get those in and we can make our drywall returns. Got our plumbers bringing our domestic water lines in now, taking them to the kitchen, going through the William Penn. Got our shoring posts in right now, holding up the roof trusses where we tore out this load-bearing wall. Tomorrow, the steel guys are supposed to be here to do their field verification of dimensions. We'll go into fabrication with the steel. Should take us about a week and a half to get our hands on that. We've been given a release to do our shutdown tomorrow. The shutdown will allow us to bypass this activities room area for our domestic water. You can see those pipes are going to tie together right there. That's preventing the ductwork from being ran across where it's supposed to go. It also prevents our sprinkler lines from being tied in like they need to be. And this whole run of domestic water needs to come out once that's been rerouted. Got some more ductwork here. Needs to be ran out and put their taps in the face of the wall. We'll get that done tomorrow and Wednesday. These are our bathrooms. Get the ceramic tile. Still got to put our hard lid in. Nothing really that I'm aware of stops us from hard lidding right now, but I do need to find out what that spool of wire is. I believe that's left over from Radex. Going through Fat Man Squeeze. We are now moving from from A to the B sequence. Got a window frame that goes in this opening right here that's going to have to be remade because it's double layer both sides, and we were not aware of that when we ordered the window frame. Had some guys from AAC here today patching our fireproofing on our structural steel. Looks like that went well. Should be able to finish hanging board on that tomorrow. They maybe have to make a second pass, but it looks pretty damn good as it is. That would allow us to finish hanging out our board in the B sequence. We're ready to start mudding and taping in this area as soon as they get their scrap out of here and finish hanging up those last little bit of walls right there. Got our fan coil units in the ceiling. The B sequence fan coil units, they've not even started plumbing those in yet. But the domestic water overheads are complete in this area. Because we only tied into the existing cold and hot water supplies, that made things real simple for us. They simply had to come up the walls They simply had to come up the walls and just quickly tie into the domestic water. Moving into the exam room portion of the B sequence. They put their last coat of mud on today. Putting it on right now. We should be ready to sand out in here by Wednesday. Got an army of sheet metal guys been in this sequence today. They've been putting up fan coil units and duct work in this area all afternoon long. Still got some tie-ins to make. You can see that's their fresh air intake. But like I said, the tapers are in here doing their thing. We got door frames. They'll be starting to throw door frames in here tomorrow. Walls are looking good, not beat up. So now we're moving into the C sequence. You can see C sequence, we're hanging board all over the place. Got most of the fan coil units